Welcome to the new Old School Comedy Show. You guys ready to have a good time? All right. We got some great comedians as usual, and we have a great musical app. If you want to join us in this audience, make sure you sign up at sunnydaysmedia.com. You guys ready for your first comedian? Clap it up real loud. All right. He hails all the way from St. Louis, and he goes by the name of Reggie Edwards.
What's poppin', y'all? How y'all doing tonight? How y'all doing? Y'all good? That's what's up, man. Y'all gonna have to excuse this sweater. It's a little small, but it's still wearable. I got like a few more years out this little shirt. I can't even raise my arm. My belly button gonna start showing. This is crazy. I just moved here to New York and stuff, man. Moved to the Bronx, actually, man. Getting used to it out here, it's expensive as shit. So I had to get me like a cooler job coming out here, man. I decided to become an Uber driver. Uber driver cool, but they be giving me low ratings sometimes. They be giving me 1 star. I ain't gonna lie, I be kind of high when I be taking them passengers home. I done drove to my house. I forgot the dude was in the back seat. I say, nigga, when the fuck you get back here, man? What is you doing in my car? He was high too. He thought I kidnapped him. Man, let me out of this Toyota, bro. I'm like, look, man, I don't know what's going on right now, but I'm high, you high. We both got the munchies. Let's just go get something to eat. Now we friends on Facebook, follow each other on Twitter. I'm like, nigga, it was a misunderstanding. That's all it was. I be getting all type of couples doing like the Uber stuff, man. I got like, you know, some people that was kind of talking shit about me like I couldn't hear them. Like dude in the back seat with his girlfriend arguing. He was like, bitch, I told you to stop texting that dude on your phone. She like, I promise I wasn't texting nobody. He was like, lie again, and I'm gonna smack the glasses off his face and make him crash this damn car. I'm like, sir, you do know I can hear you, right? Look, you ain't gotta smack him off. I could just take him off and crash the car. Now I'm back here arguing with her like, well, maybe you need to stop texting this man. You're gonna get us both hurt. We ain't gonna make it to your destination. I picked up this one white dude, and I should have known he was drunk because before he got in my car, he was like, woo! I'm like, oh, yeah, he lit. This dude, he was too bold. He hopped in the front seat and everything, man. His stop was like 30 minutes away. We driving to his stop, man. He looked all nauseous and stuff. I'm like, man, you good? He like, man, I think I'm about to barf. I'm like, well, we on the highway right now. Just roll down the window. I'm like, nah, you locking the door. I say, roll down the window. Man, something's wrong with your window. Ugh! He threw up all in my car. I'm talking about Hot Pockets, Jack Daniels, cocaine. I'm like, God damn, this. We finally get to this dude's stop. He passed out. And I'm up here trying to wake this man up, but we not allowed to touch him. I'm like, yo, this your stop, bro. I even did the little signature noise. Woo! I thought that was going to wake him up. He ain't wake up. But then I got to thinking, I get paid by the time. So shit, he was asleep. I went to sleep too. Woke up like, yeah, sir, that'll be $1,000. He was mad. I made a huge leap of faith coming out here too, man. Big leap of faith, man. Like I used to have one of them teachers that say I wasn't really gonna amount to nothing, and I liked my teacher. It was just times he was a little too honest with us, because I remember we was in class one day. He said, I'm going to tell you guys this because majority of y'all other teachers not going to tell y'all. I'm like, what's up? What's going on? He said, half you guys are going to die before y'all hit age 21. And, you know, I found that kind of messed up because we was young, but I found it even more fucked up because we was in special ed and it was only 2 of us in there. I'm like, I got a 50-50 chance of surviving. I'm like, I may be special, but I know that 2 people is 100% of this classroom. I instantly tried to kill the other dude. Like, man, one of us gotta go, man. That's the last time I tried to fight somebody in special ed. They strong. This dude hit me with his weak hand hard. Ugh. He knocked off my glasses. I started seeing 2 of them. I'm like, oh shit, it's a 33% chance now. I'm not finna fight both of y'all. This nigga fought like a Power Ranger. I ain't know they fought like that in real life. And you know you got beat up in school by the consequences you receive, like at the end. Like, they gave me detention, but gave this dude 90-day suspension. I'm like, hold up, I need a little more days than that. Like, expel me or something. These kids in here teasing me. And then bad enough, I had one of those moms, you lose a fight, she'll go make you fight the same person the next day. I'm like, hold up, bitch, I ain't do no training. You can enroll me in some boxing lessons or something. You trying to get me killed here. I love my mom though, man. My mom used to say I used to spend money on dumb stuff. I ain't used to think it was dumb. Like, I felt like it was a huge investment. I bought me some gold teeth. Cause you know that's an accomplishment for me. Like at least in the hood it is. I remember we couldn't afford no gold teeth growing up. We used to come to school with like aluminum foil and stuff on our teeth, cutting up our gum. But everybody used to have the silver platinum teeth though, and I used to want to be different from everybody else. I'm like, all right, since y'all got the silver teeth, I'm gonna do something different. I found some gold for you in my dad's room. Came to school the next day. They like, oh my God, Reggie got the gold grill. He got the gold grill. But why your teeth say Magnum? Hey, I'm Reggie Edwards, y'all.
Whoa. Make some noise, y'all. Clap it up for him one more time. So you took the Never mind. Never mind. All right, you guys ready for your next act? Yeah. All right, I need you to clap it up for a good brother. He's funny as hell. He goes by the name of Chris Fager.
Let's keep going for Bobby. All right. You know, like you said before, born and raised in Brooklyn. I don't know if you guys can tell by looking at me. I was actually raised strict Orthodox, stupid Italian. You know, but you know, like, you guys know what that means, right? Like, I clearly know a bunch of people voted for Trump. That's just how the math works on that. Like, you can't say what people are gonna post on Facebook when you're in kindergarten with them. Like, you know what I mean? And but I had to ask a dude once. I was like, look, man, can you just explain this to me? Like, just something. He's like, look, man, if everybody's so mad about Trump, would just stay where they came from. He never would have got elected. I was like, who, Mexicans? He goes, no, hipsters. If they would have just stayed in Ohio, Hillary would have swept the Electoral College. That's how politics works, stupid. Like, all right, touche, bro. But how about instead of chanting, build a wall, just move to Staten Island. It comes with a moat. Jeez. I get mad about stuff a little too often, man. Like, just like certain things like annoy me. You know, just like a little too much, I overreact. Like, I think anybody that uses the word adulting should die in a fire. How the hell do you think it's cute you learn how to make an omelet at 30? Seriously, the internet is just making people think their shit is, like, important, right? Like, I had a dude post on my Facebook feed, he's like, yo, you don't understand the plight of the extroverted introvert. I just called him. I was like, look, you didn't have to explain this to me because I'm not clicking that shit. He goes, look, sometimes, you know, I just want to be inside my house alone under the covers. Other times I want to go out and party with all my friends and be loud. I was like, congratulations, you're a person with moods. I'm waiting for the plight of the dog owner who loves cat videos on YouTube. Seriously, look, the internet is fucking shit up, man. That's how we got stuck with the Charlottesville thing, right? That was just a bunch of unfuckable white dudes on 4chan complaining about how white dudes are portrayed as unfuckable in media, right? That's what that was, right? And then they showed up to that rally. They forgot their robes and their hoods at home. We can see you. You're unfuckable. Right? Seriously, that main dude, Chris Cantwell, popped his shirt off down there. Pasty white love handles. That's all on you, man. Pick up a dumbbell, do a crunch, be the change you want to see in the world, you know? The shit that really got to me was like the new uniform was a polo shirt tucked into khakis. That's a symbol of white supremacy. Polo shirt tucked into khakis. It's the longest running symbol of white mediocrity we have. Seriously, that's like if a sneaker executive was like, yo, you know what's really gonna move units? Let's put Michael Jordan on these, playing baseball. You know? Seriously, somebody sent me a picture. It's like, isn't this shocking imagery from down in Charlottesville? I was like, no, it looks like a bunch of assistant managers from a mall all got together because nobody else would hang out with them. Like, I know the race stuff gets a little fucking dicey. I just, you know, like I said, I'm a Brooklyn guy. I wish we could just talk about this stuff more, right? Like, I wanted to talk about hoverboards, right? Remember hoverboards, right? Let's just talk about the verbiage real quick. Those things don't fucking hover. If somebody rollerblades past me, like, check out my jet boots, I'm punching that dude. But seriously, like, in my neighborhood, it was just 17-year-old black dudes on these hoverboards. I'm just like, what the fuck is the point of these fucking things? I don't get them. They go slow. They don't do shit. And then it fucking hits me. Sneakers. The fewer steps you take, the crispier your sneakers stay. I bet these kids are being frivolous. It's an investment in their future. I said that shit in a bar one night. This woman goes, you can't say that. That's racist. Because we all know that's how they sound, right? And like, I was like, what are you talking about? The first thing I did was text 4 black dudes in their 30s, and they were all like, you were a genius. We can't figure this shit out either. Right? She's like, you can't just say you have black friends. That makes you like an undercover racist. I'm like, all right, fine. Just don't tell my black friends. It's probably going to upset them. They think I've been wearing my hat like this for 20 years trying to go undercover. You can't even say, hey, I'm not racist anymore, right? Like, because that makes you, like, it's fucked up, right? Because I kind of look like a racist. Not like those Charlottesville racists, like NYPD 95 racist. Right? Some people have resting bitch face, I have resting pig face, it's gonna happen, you know? Just want to ask questions about shit sometimes, right? Like, look, You want to be able to question stuff. Like, right, Harriet Tubman is on money now, right? Can I call a 20 bag of weed a tub sack? Is that politically correct? Am I allowed to refer to turkey bacon as the wigger of the meat community? Seriously, here's one last question. Mickey Mouse, is he in whiteface or does he shave his face? I don't know. And that's the kind of questions we're never going to get an answer to because this country's not ready for an honest discussion about race. I'll say I think what everybody needs to do, every group, you gotta just stop fronting a little bit, right? Like white people, we have to admit that whole anti-bullying shit from a few years ago was just mediocre white people that wish they could blame their problems on institutional racism, right? It's like, I wanted to be a veterinarian when I grow up, but somebody called me fatso in 3rd grade, so I think running this Petco is just fine. It's like how all dudes who are vegan secretly wish they were gay. Like, they don't want to do gay stuff. They just want negative attention at Thanksgiving dinner. Like, oh, the turkey's out for me, but is there stock in these vegetables? Because, vegan. Dad's just trying to watch the game. Like, hey, why don't you just suck a dick like your cousin Mitchell? At least he's learning teamwork. People say that joke is homophobic, but really, the dad is firmly in Mitchell's corner, guys. I don't even understand the word homophobic, right? It's 2017, man. Homophobia, that's like a fear of gay people. Nobody's scared of gay people. You ever go to one of those parades? You can't fear something that whimsical. Seriously, we need a new word. Gaysist. It was right there. It rhymes. It was right in the dictionary. He's getting paid too much. Seriously, that's what 4th graders been doing on playgrounds for generations. What's your name? David? Your name's David now. You're the gay kid. We're moving on. Seriously, look. I don't even understand how you could be homophobic. I take a compliment from a gay dude so much higher than from a straight woman, because I used to be like a fat dude, so I've been laid based on my personality, and fuck that, you know what I mean? Like, I know if a dude buys me a drink at a bar, he's broken me down to a series of numerical values, added them up, and been like, that's worth the Pabst, you know? Look, I go further than that, right? I was doing this joke on stage once. A gay comedian comes up after me. He's like, yeah, you know something? You do have a nice face. I like to see it wrapped around my cock, or really any cock for that matter. And I was like, oh my God, thank you. That is a compliment I could build a family on. Guys, that's my time. My name's Chris Fager. Thank you very much.
Make some noise for Mr. Fager, y'all. All right, so we've been to B-More, we've been to St. Louis. I'm gonna take y'all to another. Oh, we haven't been to B-More yet. I'm sorry, I'll take that back. He's from B-More, that's what I was trying to say. Make some noise for B-More over here, Mr. Humsey. See, I tried to fix it. We'll fix it real quick. All right? I need y'all to make some noise for Woo Woo, representing Baltimore.
Hello. How y'all doing? I'm so glad to be here tonight. I don't know about y'all, but I needed some laughs and some drinks after my work week. I was so stressed out at work the other day, and this guy came and he tried me. As soon as I was about to let out my bag of bitches on him, because I was getting ready to curse him out, my phone rang. I said, that must be Jesus on the main line telling me I need to calm down. But when I looked at the phone, it was my car payment people telling me my shit was late. So I was like, yeah, I need my job. But you know, I like New York. New York cool to visit, but I could never live here. You want to know why? Y'all walk too damn fast. Oh my gosh, we got off the train in Times Square and everybody like. I'm like, hold up. I can't catch up. And then my sister asked, she want to be part of the crowd, so she walking fast, keep looking back at me and shit. Bitch, go ahead, I'm coming. I can't breathe. Good God. Got me all chasing her. And I'm rolling this daggone thing. I said, no, I can't do it. But you know, I always talk about the fact that I'm single, right? I've been single for a while. I've been single for like 3 years. It's the longest I've ever been single. I absolutely hate it. I hate dating. Dating is the worst. But I always tell people being a big girl in dating is twice as worse. And this is because, you know, people think because I'm a big girl that I eat dicks for snacks. I'm just saying. And it's not fair. You know, and it's not my fault, it's Drake's fault. Because he wants to come out with that song talking about, I like my girls BBW, the type to suck you dry and eat some lunch with you. So guys automatically think like I'm like my 600-pound life just laying in the bed popping dicks in my mouth all day. No, I can walk, I can go outside. I want to go outside. It's horrible. I can't stand it. You know? But then I try sometimes. I be like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to try. I'm going to try the date. I'm going to go out with guys and see what happens. But it's always a situation where these days, guys don't want to court you. They don't want to take you out nowhere. They want you to come over and chill. What he was rapping about earlier, Netflix and chill. Now it's fire, stick, and dick, That's what they want to do, But sometimes I'm bored, so I sign up for it, So I go over to this guy's house to chill, right? So I get over there. He got a half a pint of liquor. Who gonna drink that? First of all, I drink more than that. So we sitting there, we trying to watch a movie. I'm trying to tell you, we was maybe 5 minutes into the movie. He rubbing the back of my neck. I'm like, okay. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm focusing on the movie like I'm so into it. It was something dumb. I wasn't even into it. He keep on rubbing the back of my neck. Next thing you know, I feel pressure. Pressure on the back of my neck. I'm ignoring him though. I'm not looking in his direction. So I keep feeling this pressure. So I turned around like, what the hell are you doing? I look, he got his whole dick and balls out. Hold up. Wait a minute. When did you do that? I didn't even feel the motion of him actually doing it. You know what I'm saying? Whole time though, he got on some hooping shorts with no drawers on. So all he did was go like this, ain't had no string in it. It just fell down. I can't take it. That's just so, I said, look, I got to go. I ain't gonna be able to do it. I can't take it. But how many of y'all on social media? Everybody on social media in here, right? I love social media. It's my favorite thing. I really do. I stay on it all day, especially Instagram, because I love the memes. Memes are so funny to me. But have you ever read a meme that was like talking about you and you felt some type of way? Like you was beefing with the meme whole time? So one day I'm in the house after a long work week and I'm drinking Amsterdam and Strawberry Rita. And don't judge me because I'm drinking Amsterdam and Strawberry Rita. I work all day, I be broke, I pay my bills. That's all I got left for. I just want to get drunk because I'm broke now. So I'm drinking my liquor, and I'm scrolling through Instagram, and I see a picture, and it's of Amsterdam and Strawberry Rita. I'm like, oh, I'm drinking it. Let me see what the words say. So I read it, and the words say, bitches who drink Amsterdam and Strawberry Rita eat dick all day and got dirty dishes in the sink. What? Like, first of all, I don't eat dick all day. I eat dick at nights because it's appropriate times. I work during the daytime. You know what I'm saying? Then, I do got a couple dirty dishes in the sink because I ain't feel like washing them yet. But now I'm in my feelings. I feel some type of way, so I go wash the dishes. Go in there, I wash the dishes, and then I come back, I go find that post on Instagram. And I like it. Then I say, hell yeah, old trifling assholes. Hashtag digging bitches. Like it wasn't me 5 minutes ago. So what? Don't talk about me like that. Look, y'all, thank y'all so much. I'm Woo the comedian. Yeah.
Good job. Clap it up. You guys have fun with your comedians tonight? You ready for your musical act? All right, well, everybody at home, don't forget, we love to have you here. Sign up at sunnydaysmedia.com to sit right with us in this live TV studio audience, and we'll be right back with your musical act. If it.
In 1986, when I was coming of age, Ronald Reagan doubled down on the war on drugs that had been started by Richard Nixon in 1971. Drugs were bad, fried your brain, and drug dealers were monsters. The sole reason neighborhoods and major cities were failing. No one wanted to talk about Reaganomics and the ending of social safety nets, the defunding of schools and the loss of jobs in cities across America. Young men like me who hustled became the sole villain, and drug addicts lacked moral fortitude. In the 1990s, incarceration rates in the U.S. blew up. Today, we imprison more people than any other country in the world. China, Russia, Iran, Cuba. All countries we consider autocratic and repressive. Yeah, more than them. Judges' hands were tied by tough on crime laws, and they were forced to hand out mandatory life sentences for simple possession and low-level drug sales. My home state of New York started this with Rockefeller laws. Then the feds made distinctions between people who sold powder cocaine and crack cocaine even though they were the same drug. Only difference is how you take it. And even though white people used and sold crack more than black people, somehow it was black people who went to prison. The media ignored actual data to this day. Crack is still talked about as a black problem. The NYPD raided our Brooklyn neighborhoods while Manhattan bankers openly used coke with impunity. The war on drugs exploded the U.S. prison population, disproportionately locking away black and Latinos. Our prison population grew more than 900%. When the war on drugs began in 1971, our prison population was 200,000. Today it is over 2 million. Long after the crack era ended, we continued our war on drugs. There were more than 1.5 million drug arrests in 2014. More than 80% were for possession only. Almost half were for marijuana. People are finally talking about treating addiction to harder drugs as a health crisis, but there's no compassionate language about drug dealers. Unless, of course, we're talking about places like Colorado, whose state economy got a huge boost by the above-ground marijuana industry. A few states south in Louisiana, they're still handing out mandatory sentences for people who sell weed. Despite a booming and celebrated 50 billion legal marijuana industry, most states still disproportionately hand out mandatory sentences to black and Latinos with drug cases. If you're entrepreneurial and live in one of the many states that are passing legalized laws, you may still face barriers participating in the above-ground economy. Venture capitalists migrate to these states to open multi-billion-dollar operations, but former felons can't open a dispensary. Lots of times those felonies were drug charges, caught by poor people who sold drugs for a living, but are now prohibited from participating in one of the fastest-growing economies. Got it? In states like New York, where holding marijuana is no longer grounds for arrest, police issue possession citations in black and Latino neighborhoods at a far higher rate than other neighborhoods. Kids in Crown Heights are constantly stopped and ticketed for trees. Kids at dorms in Columbia, where rates of marijuana use are equal to or worse than those in the hood, are never targeted or ticketed. Rates of drug use are as high as they were when Nixon declared the so-called war in 1971. 45 years later, it's time to rethink our policies and laws. The war on drugs is an epic fail.
Welcome back to the new Old School Comedy Show. You guys had a good time so far tonight? Very good. All right, I have an awesome musical act for you. She hails all the way from Japan. She goes by the name of Kazusa, and she has a message for you guys. She plans to sing a Japanese song in her Japanese language because the Japanese language is beautiful. She hopes to convey that beauty to various people. This is her dream. Make some noise for Kazusa.
Iつの間にか出会った二人、行くあてもなく今日という日を今日もなんとなく、生きてきたんだ信じることが怖くて、本気になることが怖くてずっと自分を閉じ込めて、ずっとうつむいてたもっともっと出会うはずのないいつからだろう私はあなたを信じてゆくとそう決めました もっともっと出会うはずのないいつからだろう私はあなたを信じてゆくとそう決めましたありがとうございます。
Come on, clap it up one more time for Kazusa. Look in that camera, tell everybody good night, Kazusa. Say good night.
Good night.
And I'ma say it, and I'ma tell them good night in your language. Orosumi nasai.
おやすみなさい。
Good night. Thank you for tuning in to the new old school comedy show. If it, can I get an if it?
If it?